Hey friends, my name is Mitch and today we're doing Warfighter again. So we have learned from the last one. Thank you for pointing out the mistakes in the last video. I will try not to make those again. However, this is a fun run. So there will be mistakes. If you need a pristine video with zero mistakes, you probably don't want to watch this one. Alright, so we're doing the mission today. It's going to be River Approach. We get 45 resources and 11 time. So we subtract 1 from the hostile value of the locations and the objective, which is great because this mission's a pain in the butt. For the objective, we have eliminate hostiles, so we don't need explosives. So hopefully we don't need to kill the plane again. We have reinforcements up to 3. Entrance of 4, that hurts. And it's going to be 6 dudes, or 6 dude points at the end. So this is objective 5. We're going to put it over here. And again, we have our little guys. So this little guy is has a 2 dots, so he's number 2, etc., etc. And we do have 3 guys. We have Phillips again with 7 health, 1 movement. Pay 2 less resource points, etc., etc. if he has this, and he does have this machine gun, which has a penetrate 1, and you can attach a suppressor. So it is a machine gun, so we are going to do the 3 rolls on that. Now, instead of the double first aid kit, I just have 1 first aid kit, which is going to be okay. I think we should be good, because we didn't need that much healing the last time. And we have 2 skills. I think we're still a point over. That's okay. Pay 1 XP when you inflict a kill with a machine gun and get another kill. Limit once per attack, obviously they'll be overpowered. And then add 1 to your ranged attack rolls, which is amazing. So we have these 2 great skills. Now we did upgrade York and Aguirre to Row and Hunter because they're both cost 6. This one has a move of 1, a move of 2. So those great movement points on the last guys are gone. But they both have 3 health and range 1 kills of 7, which is going to be excellent, especially with this +1. So I'm hoping that these guys are going to be able to take out some dudes here. They do have only a cover of 2, same as me, so we're going to get hit or suppressed a lot, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and try to not make as many mistakes. So I know according to the rules, we need to go through our hand over and over until we find a card for a location. So we did that, and the location we have is kill zone. 1 action to play, so I'm going to have to discard a card. Ignore reload results when you're in this location, so that's great. Unfortunately, it has an entrance of 4 and has 7 points of hostiles, which is really going to hurt if we draw a lot of zeros. So let's go ahead and set up over here and zoom the camera over. So we need to draw 7 points of hostiles, but I do have all soldiers add 1 to their range attack rolls this soldier turn. So we're going to combine that over here with the add 1. So we get to add 2 for all of our dudes. Now let's see the bad news here. We need 7 points of dudes. Oops. Okay, we have 1 point, 1 point, 2 points. That's 5 points. And 7 points. Alright, so we have 7 points of dudes here. That's a lot of dudes. Alright, move the dudes down and put that dude over there. That is indeed a lot of dudes. Let me move my soldiers over real quick, and then we'll go ahead and take out these guys here. Alright, so there they are, all the dudes we have to kill. So let's go ahead and roll and find out. We have 5. I got 5 dice. Let's go ahead and roll and find out how we work on this, who they're attacking. So we need to find out who they're attacking. We have 3 dudes. I'm rolling d6. And basically I'm going to just categorize it into sections. So this is a 2, 1 or 2 would be the first guy. So he's targeting the first guy. A 5 or 6 would be the last guy or the third guy. So we're going to target the third guy. A 3 is going to be the second guy. And then we have a 6, obviously it's going to be the third guy. And then another 6, so it's going to be the third guy. So the third guy is Hunter, if you remember from our cards over here. So here's second guy and third guy. Second guy's Row, third guy is Hunter, so it looks like Hunter has quite a bit of firepower. sort of aimed at him. Hopefully he's up to the task today. All right, so we're going to let's see if we have any cards where we get a free move, because that really would be handy right now. I'm going to go ahead and move on in, and that's a 4 entrance, and I have 1 point, so I have to waste a point anyway. Add 1 to the hand size of all player soldiers. Retain 2 XP. Okay, play when you are paying an entrance cost, add 3 to your movement value. So that's going to add 3. I already have 1, so I'm going to go ahead and play this, and that is going to get me enough to move in here. As well as I think I have a card for, let's see. So you may perform a move without spending an action. I'm going to play that one as well and decrease my card count here. Alright, so I got to move without an action, so now I get 2 actions. We're going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and do a smugglers. I'm going to do full auto. So full auto is going to be 310, and then I have a cover D6. And see what we get with the full auto. So we have a cover of 1, but we have a 7, 7, and a 2. Let's see, so I need, what do I need to hit? So from a range of 1, I need an 8. Now I get +2, so that's 4, 9, and 9. So I have 2 hits, but I didn't make the cover. But I have a penetration of 1, which adds 1 to this, so I did make the cover. So I get 2 kills, and the other should be a suppression. Since I did, yeah, in other words, should be a suppression. So I got 2 kills and a suppression with a full auto fire there. Looking good, looking good. So I still have another turn since I got the free movement. Definitely not going to be using full auto on this one. Let's use just 2 standard dice here. And we're going to target the, let's see, we're going to target the hired muscle, because that, 3 to 7 is 2 wounds. That hurts. Alright, so we rolled a 4 and a 7. We got 2 plus 2 and then plus 1, so that's a 5 and a 9. That definitely is going to hit the hired muscle, and it's going to knock him out. Alright, so he is KO'd. Alright, and that is the end of my turns. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. Alright, so we're going to go to player 2. Player 2, sorry, I'm range 1, so I hit 7 hit. Alright, we're good. Player 2 is Roe. Now Roe gets 2 actions at 3 health. And from a range of 1, he needs a pretty good number to get a kill. But we're going to go for it at range 1 and try that. Let's see, where's my dice? Okay. So he's going to shoot twice. He gets two things. So he gets a 2 and a 1. So that's a 4, a 1 and a 4. And he needs, at range 1, he needs a 7. That's not going to do him any good. So that's his first action. Second action for Roe is going to be to go ahead and shoot again. So he gets a 1 and a 6. So that's going to be a 1 and a 7, because of the all soldiers and the 1. No, it'll be 1 and a 8. It'll be 1 and an 8. So he was shooting here. So he didn't get it, but he did get a suppression, and that's the end of dude 2. Let's go to guy 3, Hunter. And let's go ahead and try that. So he gets a 6 and a 6. So that's a 6 and an 8. So Hunter at range 1 needs a 7. So he does get a kill, and he's shooting at the thug. And so that knocks him out. And now he has 1 more action. Obviously he's going to go for the lookout. Let's go with that. And again, Hunter gets 2 actions at 3 health, and he's full health right now. So he gets a 6 and a 6. So that's a 6 and an 8. So Hunter needs, at range 1, he needs a 7 to do a kill. So he gets a kill as well. All right, so let's clean up the board here and get the killed guys out. So that guy's gone. And this guy's gone. let's see, need a dead stack. And this guy's gone. Alright, cool. Alright, so that is, let's see, 2 and 1. Yeah. No, 2 and 2. And that was Hunter that got that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're down to these last 2 guys. So it is now their turn, but they're all suppressed. But we do have a reinforcement. Let's look at this. Reinforce none in the kill zone. So we should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. Alright. So he did his action as well. Alright, so let's go to round 2 and reset everybody. And then remove the suppressions from over here, and then try to get us a kill. All right, so it's now the soldier's turn. Add one of the hand size of all player soldiers until the end of the soldier turn. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That does cost 1. That does cost 1, but we're going to go ahead and pay it. All right, we're going to go ahead and pay it. And for my first action, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to discard some cards. Discard, permanently reduce it by 2. Go ahead and play this. When you, any soldier, the first soldier in a location, after you discard to enter, permanently reduces by cost by 2. So, we're going to do that. I'm already in there. I should have played this before. Add 2 to play this card, play after any soldier. I'm going to go ahead and keep the cancel attack, actually, and then I'm going to pay this after to enter a location. So Row is going to go ahead and enter the location as his first turn. So we go ahead and indicate that and put action markers on the rest of us since we're just starting out. So he is going to go ahead and do that. There's no opportunity fire in this game, thank God. And then we're going to play this. Permanently reduce the cost by 2. So that's going to reduce this to only 2. So Row has... well, I can't. Actually, I can't. I'm going to have to discard 2 to get him in there. Alright, so I'm going to have to discard 2 to get him in there. And... then I'm going to use the other action to go ahead and refill the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So we have a location, water crossing, so we can play this next. Entrance of 3, that's not too bad. Ooh, and only 3 hostile points? Sure, I'll take that. 1 action and play, whatever. Play when you declare range attack at 2. That's excellent. Okay, so that's going to be his 2 turns. So he used his 2 turns there. Let me take his action out. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my turn to shoot at these 2 guys real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and play when you declare ranged attack. And that's going to apply to me, I think. Yeah, play when you declare a ranged attack. So I'm going to play that. And I'm going to declare my first action to be a ranged attack. And this is going to be at 0. So that's not going to be half bad. So I got my dice. Let me roll, and we're targeting the... oh, I'm sorry, we're targeting the smugglers this time. All right, so we got a 2. We got a penetration of 1, so we got in. And the other one we rolled a 0. So that is 1 dead smuggler. And that's 3, but I think I only get 1 XP. Because it says the last dude. So we knocked him out, which is excellent news. All right, and put that over there. Okay, cool. So we just have 1 dude left. I'm going to use my second action to shoot at him. All right, so we get a 9, which is going to be an 11. That should be more than enough, and a 3, which I mean that killed him. So those are my 2 actions. I'm going to turn myself sideways there. All right, put him over there. So that is looking really good. It's looking really good. Actually, we had 3. So we had 3, but this one expired because my turn is over. We'll put that there. So now we just add 1. All right. Add the hand size. So we did that. And we have a pretty good hand size here. All right. So let's see. Do I want to... so we have 1 more guy, which is 3. He is going to move And he has that is, Hunter is a move of 1. So I'm going to need 1 extra action's nice. I don't want to pay 2 XP, so there's 1, 2. Whoop. 2, 3, and we need 1 more. 4. Okay. So that's going to be my hand. Let me move all these guys over here. Combined fire. Alright. Alright, so I paid his cost to get in there. And so he's going to be able to get in there. And then the second action he's going to have is to reveal the location. Let's see, water crossing. 1 action to play. Oh, I'm going to have to discard another card. What do I have? Cancel attack from a hostile is really nice, as well as steady aim. Yeah, okay, so we're going to pay this for the cost to play this. And so this is water crossing. It does have reinforcements. It has an entrance of 3, and we already paid the cost. So we only have 3 enemy points to get in here, though. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So we already played this. I'm going to go ahead and discard this. Okay, so we're getting closer, and we need to get 3 points of hostiles. Let's grab the hostile deck. Let's see what we got. We got 1 point of hostiles. We got 4 points of hostiles. Okay, so that's not too bad. That is a vehicle. What does it say? Technical cannot move after suffering 1 kill. Okay. So they're on that. So let's see who they're attacking. Let's roll 2 dice. So that's going to be person 3 over here, and that's going to be person 2. Alright, they're attacking those. Alright, so they spawned. Alright, they spawned, and we used our turn. If it's a new location and they spawned, do they get to go, or do I get to go? It's an interesting question. I'm not quite sure. Let me check. So placing a new location. To play a new location card, there must be a soldier in the frontmost location. There is. Any player soldier can play a location card. That's what it did. When you play a location card, immediately draw hostile cards based upon the team's resource point value. I did that. So I'm not sure if they go or not. I'm going to assume no, that they don't go and that I go. So I don't know. We're gonna do that and try that. Okay, so let's say I go. Roll for. Oh, that's my card that I have. Okay, so I just have a couple of cards left. That is an entrance of 3. So I'm going to go ahead and send in Roe in there and start shooting. Roe has a really nice, he has a 5, 6, and 8 range 0 kill. So he needs a 5 or better. That's easy to get. So we're going to do, we're going to play this one. So that's 2 movement on Roe. 2 movement plus a discard is going to give me enough to get in here with Roe. Well, he's the second player. So he's going to go ahead and move in there. So now Roe is there. Can you see that? Alright, now Roe is there. And for his second action, he's going to go ahead and attack, obviously. He's going to attack the, let's see, what's worse? He's going to attack the technical. He's going to attack the technical. So we are +1 for the attack rolls. And we did play this. Play when you declare ranged attack. Add 2. That's not really going to do us any good anyway, so let's not do that. Okay. That would have been late anyway. So we have a 6 and a 2. It's basically a suppress. So we suppressed one of them, and he has used both of his actions. All right, now it's my turn. I'm going to go ahead and just raw shoot. And let's see, we're just going to machine gun technical. So I'm going to do this. Play when you declare range attack, add 2 to your attack roll. So we already have a 1. So that's basically going to give us 3 for our attack rolls. For my attack roll. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to full machine gun on technical. From a distance of 1. Alright, so we got an 8, 9, 1. So we got the cover. No problem with the cover because we had a +1 anyway, so that's 7. So we're adding 3. So that is 4. And at range 1, I'm going to need an 8. It's not going to do it. That's going to do it, and that's going to do it. So we have 2 confirmed kills, and that wipes out technical and gives me an XP. So we're at 3 XP. That's excellent. And that was my... Is that my first or second action? That was my first action. Okay, for my second action, I'm going to refill my hand. Let's do that. I can discard any number of cards. I don't really have, I just have 1 card. So that one, I'm not going to discard that one. So I'm going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so here we go. We have move out. We have a trail. We have a suppress, an overwatch. No pun intended for the video game. Let's, I don't know, cancel the attack. So we have 2 cancel enemy attacks. We have trail entrance of 3, 6 points. That's going to be our last location. May perform a move without spending an action. That sounds nice. I'm actually, okay, so that's the end of my turn. So let me turn myself over. Alright, so now the third guy, Hunter, has 2 actions. I'm going to say any soldier may perform a move without doing an action. So we're going to get Hunter, who has a 1, and we're going to get him in there. I'm going to play that. 2, 3. So we're going to discard these 2, and that's going to be our payment to get Hunter in there, and that is free. So now he has a +1 to his attacks, and he does not have auto. So we're just going to go standard attack, and obviously he's going to be shooting at the drug runner. Ooh, look at that. So there's a 9 with a +1. Add 1 to your range attack rolls. I assume that applies to everybody. We have a 9 and a 5. So we definitely got him because Hunter, for a range 0 kill, needs a 5. So that is severe overkill. So we got that, and Hunter earns himself an XP. Very nice job. Very nice job. Let's get an XP on Hunter. So Hunter has 3 XP, and I have 3 XP, and Ro has no XP. All right, cool. So that is, I think, the end of the round. So we played this. Let's get that discarded. And we still have our hand here. Okay, so Hunter did the move. Oh, Hunter has 1 more, sorry. Hunter has 1 more, and I don't think a location can be played by anybody other than me, which I think I made a mistake a minute ago. So I'm going to have to do this. So Hunter has 1 more action, and I guess he's just going to eat it because there's nothing to do. All right, so let's reset. This is the start of the round. All right, so I'm going to go. I have the action, so I'm player 1. So the first thing I'm going to do is move. So I have a movement of 1. I need to pay 2. Let's see. I'm going to keep the cancel attack. I'm going to play these 2. No, I have 2. Yeah. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do this. Discard this. That's my 3 to get in here. And then my second action is going to be to play the location. So we have 6 points of hostiles. Let's put that there. And we're all there. We're all ready. So this is my only card right now, and I just used both of my actions, so I'm going to have to flip over. Unfortunately, I really would like to refill my hand, but I don't have it. So let's get 6 points of dudes and see what we got. We got 1 point, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we only got 3 dudes. That's nice. It's not bad at all. Let me get the 3 dudes up here. Now let's determine who they're targeting. Alright, so this is obviously targeting number 1. This guy is targeting number 3 and number 3 again. Alright, so number 3 is Hunter. That poor dude. Alright, so now we have some guys, and we got 2 actions on both of these gentlemen here. Alright, so let's go with 2. So that 2 is going to be Roe, and obviously he's going to attack. And Roe is going to take on, who's the worst? Wow, Elite Guards. Roe's going to be taking on the Elite Guards. Let's see what Roe does. Nice. We got a 0 and a 4. So Roe at range 1 needs a 7. So that's going to be overkill, and he did get the cover. So we did wipe out one of these guys. Sorry about the sniffling. I am sick. Alright. So Roe's second action is going to be, again, to target the same guys. So now we got a 3 and a 0. So he got both of them. So again, Roe at range 1 needs a 7. So we wiped out both these, or Roe wiped out both these guys, and that is the end of his turn. And Roe deserves an XP. That man did amazing. So we're going to get an XP on Roe there. Let's see. That's Roe's first XP. He's a virgin XP. Alright, so now we're going to go to, sorry, we just did Hunter. I've been calling him Roe the whole time. He's Hunter. Let me get Hunter. So now Hunter has 4 XP and Roe has none. Roe's going to earn his XP though, man. Roe's going to earn his XP with the hired muscle, because that rolling a 3 gives me 2 wounds. That's retarded. So he's going to go 2 actions. So we got a 4, which you can translate to a 5. And we got a 3. So he was able to get the 3. And Roe's requirement for range 1 is 7. So he had a 4 plus 1, which is a 5. And that's not going to do it. But he does, because he got the cover, get a suppress. For the next action, he's going to go ahead and shoot at this guy here. And he does a 4 and a 7. So that's going to translate to an 8 and a 4. And again, Roe needs a 7 for a range 1 kill. So 4 did the cover. And we did get a 7 plus 1, 8, which is going to kill off this guy. And now, Roe does finally get an XP. So there we go. So Roe's not doing too bad. He was a virgin XP for quite some time. But he's earning his stripes now. So we got 1 suppressed guy and 1 and nobody else. Alright, so that is the end of my turn. And we're going to go ahead and unsuppress this guy. And he's going to lose his turn because he was suppressed. Now, we have reinforcement here and here. So I'm not sure if we do reinforcements on both all the time. I think once we clear the location, reinforcements are ineligible. So I believe that we go here for reinforcements of 0 to 1. So we did get a 1. So now we have another dude. Let's figure out who he is targeting. So he is targeting the 3rd guy. Alright, so he just spawned. Let's assume that he spawned and he's going to immediately start shooting at us. So let's get him a shot. Again, he's going for person 3, which is Hunter. Let's see what he gets. So he gets a 1 and a 4. Now, Hunter, he gets a 4, so he gets a wound, but he didn't make cover. So he's going to suppress Hunter. Alright, so Hunter is suppressed, which is unfortunate because he's really been a superstar so far. So that was his turn, and he had to suppress, so he doesn't get a turn. Alright, so now it's my turn again. So let's start uno mas with some range 1 shots. Now this is the last location before our objective to eliminate hostiles, and that is 6 points. So that's going to be kind of painful. Alright, let's do our turn. Okay, so my first turn, Hunter is suppressed, and he gets 2 actions. I'm going to use 1 action to remove the suppressed from Hunter. And so this is what Hunter's situation looks like. He has 4 XP, and he's going to fire at range 1. He needs a 7 because he's full health. So let's go ahead with Hunter and use the second action for Hunter. He's going to be used up after this, to shoot at the worst guy, which is going to be hard muscle, because he can do 2 wounds at 3, which is not good. Alright, so he gets a 6 and a 4, so 6 and a 4. A 4 is not going to do it, but a 6 does get through there, so we're going to get a nice suppress on here. And that is the end of Hunter. Hunter did a great job this time. Alright, so I'm going to do my turn. My first action, I'm just going to refill all my cards. So I do have this one still, cancel an attack. We are going to keep that and draw 6 more cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is, yeah, 6. Alright, we're going to keep that and draw 6. Yay, no location. Okay. Treat a screen target. Nah. Paying a structure cost. These are useless. Cancel the attack. So we have 2 canceled attacks. When you declare semi-attack at range 0, automatically get an attack roll of 10 and defeat go. Wow. Play when you declare a semi-attack at range 0. But we're at range 1. Got 2 of these double tap cards. That is nice. That is real nice. Okay, so that was my first turn. My second one, I'm going to shoot at the drug runner and pray that I get him, because he can do some damage. Alright, so I got a 5 and a 3. So the 3, I get +1, and I get 1 penetration of 6 and a 4. And I need at range 1 and 8. So that's not going to do me, but I do get a suppression. So that eliminates these 2 guys. So that's going to be handy for me. Alright, so that's the end of my round. And now we have Roe. So here's what Roe's situation here. He's looking pretty good. He's got an XP. And at range 1, he's going to require 7 to score a kill. We do have +1. So he's going to roll, he's going to shoot twice. Alright, here's the first shot. That's a 1 and a 9. And he's going after the hard muscle. So that's going to be a 10 with a +1. Oh, let's see. That's range 0. Can't really do that. Alright, so he suppressed, which is useless. Again, second action. So this is the end of him. And he rolled a 2 and a 5, so that's going to be a 2 and a 6. So Roe needs a 7. That's still not going to do it, so that's useless. So Roe basically useless the whole time. So now it's their turn. We do have reinforcements of 1. Let's go ahead and see what reinforcements pop out. We get a 2. Oh, we got an event. What's this event? Event. Pay 2 XP or increase the entrance cost of all locations by 1. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 XP from Hunter. And Hunter's going to cough up the XP, and we get to ignore that, because that would have been nasty. That would have been nasty, and I say that because we have an interest cost of 4. That's going to be expensive enough to get into the last one. So there's reinforcements. The event card, well, I don't know. The event card counts as 2, so I believe that does the reinforcements. I believe that ends reinforcements. Alright, so they're both suppressed, taking suppressed markers completely off, and that is the end of the hostile turn. All right, let's reset. Now I want to use this card here. We got 2 of them. Play when you declare a semi-attack at range 0. Automatically get an attack roll of 10 and defeat cover roll of 6. That's very, very attractive. I'm actually tempted to wait until the last objective, because it does have a 3 reinforcement. Yeah, I'll probably wait. All right, let's go ahead and shoot. I'm going to go semi-auto, and I'm going to shoot at the hired muscle. Now, I am player 1. That's me right there. So we're going to shoot semi-auto. We got a 3 and a 2. That's going to be complete crap, but we did get a suppressed marker because we got the 3. So I'm going to shoot one more time at the drug runner. Now I need a 7. Ooh, I got a 4 and a 9. So a 4 and a 9 on here is going to, and that's a 10 because we got a +1. It's going to wipe this guy out and give me, my friends, an XP. So now we got 4 XP. So here I am, Phillips. Phillips has 4 XP. We're full health. We're doing really good on this run, and we didn't need any first aid kit at all. Probably been better off doing something else with that. But that's the end of my run. It's the end of my run. So, so I'm going to get. We have a cost of 2. We have a bunch of crap cards, and we have a cost of 2 to get up here in the trail. I'm going to go ahead and get Roe and do 1 action to get him up there. And I'm going to pay for that with this card here. No, not that card. Pay for that with this entrance cost card and get rid of that. So he had a natural 2. I paid, and now he's in there. So for the second action, he's going to shoot at hired muscle. So we got a 6 +1, 7, and a 3. We made cover. Now Roe needs at range 0 a 5. So he had a 7. That's more than enough. And he's going to go ahead and wipe that guy out. So that's the end of the hired muscle. So that is excellent. Whoops. All right. So that is the end of his second thing. All right. And now he's going to use this to do 1 move over. Let's get rid of these other. To use 1 move over. All right, and then we're going to activate. He's going to go ahead and declare an activation. I don't know if you need to. I don't know if we need to do a declaration or whatever, but we're going to go ahead and activate. Well, no, we're not going to because I'm still over here. Yeah, so he's just going to go ahead and skip this last move, and let's see. Let me see if we draw reinforcements from a card we already killed. I'm still confused by that one. Okay, so I've been doing this wrong. I know, shocking, right? If a location contains a soldier, I draw hostile cards, and I match the 0 or 1. If it's not a 0 or 1, I don't keep it. All right, here we go. We drew a 3, so we don't have to deal with that hostile. The next location, we drew a 2. That's not between a 0 and a 1, and therefore we don't have to deal with either one of these hostiles. So we are good for the hostile phase. And now it's my phase. Obviously I want to get out of here, so I'm going to use my first. Sorry, let me turn everybody over. So I'm going to use my first action to go here. Let's see, we need to get the hostiles for the new location, though, before I do that. So we have 6. We need to get a total of 6 for the final objective locations we activated. There's 1. We have 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 at the final location. So let's determine who they are targeting real quick. Alright, so we have this. So everybody's targeting number 1. Alright, well, everyone's targeting me. That's not good, but I do have bandages. This could be challenging, to say the least. Alright, so that is the spawn. So, let's see. I can't go yet. I'm going to assume they spawn. I don't know. If they spawn, they get a turn, I guess. Let's give them a turn. Give them a turn. That's okay. Alright. So the ambushers, placing the frontmost soldier's location. Okay, so the ambushers are going to go here, even though they were here, because they do have a rule. Placing the frontmost soldier location. So this guy's here, and the frontmost. Okay, so this guy's here, and then these guys are at the final location over here. So we have 3 over here, and let's give them a shot. Again, when they spawn, I don't know if they go. I think the last time I didn't let them go, but this time I'm letting them go. I know I'm inconsistent. I realize that, but it's a fun game. Did I mention it's a fun game? All right, ambushers. Ambushers are going to go for number 1. Let's see what they roll. They rolled an 8 and a 1. So they did not get through my cover. They did roll an 8, which they have all 3. So a 5 plus is going to get a 1 wound. However, they didn't roll the cover, so I am officially suppressed. Put this over here on my marker. I'm suppressed. Okay, so they went. So the next guy is going to be the drug runner. He's going to take a shot at me as well. He rolls a 1 and a 4. A 1 and a 4 is 1 wound, but he did not make my cover, which, as you can see on the card over here, is a 2, so he needed a 2 to make that. So he did not make my cover, but he did suppress me. I'm already suppressed, so it doesn't matter. The last one is going to be the rocket team. Rocket Man burning down. Oh no. So he rolled a 6 and a 0. So he definitely, Jesus. All right, so he got a 10. 9 plus is going to be 4 wounds. Wow, that's nuts. All right, so I have 4 wounds on me. That really, really hurts. And I'm suppressed. Oh, man. So, I'm going to, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What do I have for cards to choose from? So can I play a card during that attack? Can I play a card during that attack? Play after any soldier roll for a hostile's attack. After you roll for a hostile card's attack, cancel the attack. I'm going to do this. I can't afford the 4 wounds. That really, really hurts. So I'm going to play this and cancel that attack. Play after you roll for a hostile card's attack. So the rules say that you have to, so this costs an XP, whatever. Rules say that you have to play cards on your turn, but this says I can play it on their turn. Roll for a hostile card's attack. That's correct. Cancel the attack. Well, that saved the day for sure. And all 3 of these guys went. I am suppressed. So I'm going to spend an action, my first action, to get unsuppressed and pray that I have a card. Pray that I have a card. Oh, the river's approached over there. Pray that I have a card that doesn't suck. So I do have the declare a semi-attack at range 0. We're going to use that in a moment. A stealth attack. Okay, whatever. I'm going to move, and I'm going to pay 2 to move. That's going to be my first action no, second action, because I did suppressed, is to move. So I'm going to pay those to move, and that is the end of my turn. And now we need to get some guys over here and start playing these cards here. When you declare a semi-attack at range 0, you get an automatic 10 and a 6. That is going to be really, really handy. Unfortunately, I have the machine gun. I really wish I would have gone. Really do, man. So that's an entrance of 4. It's just going to hurt. We're going to have to obliterate these guys and then move. Alright, so number 2 is Roe. Roe is going to take a shot at the ambushers. They really hurt. He got a 3 and a 10. 3 and a 10 is definitely going to take one out. So let's go ahead and knock one of the ambushers out, and he gets a second attack. So he rolled a 4 and a 1. Oh, can I get it? So he rolled a 4 and a 1. Plus 1 is going to be 2. So he rolled a 4 and a 2. That's going to suppress one of the. It's going to suppress one of the ambushers. All right. So well, no. I'm going to change my mind and shoot at him instead. No, I don't know. Okay, I'll go ahead and suppress those. Alright, so that's number 2. Changing my mind a lot. Alright, and number 3 is Hunter. Hunter's going to declare an attack. He got a 6 and a 6. So 6, sorry, he's going to do the ambushers. A 6 is going to get through their cover, and a 6 plus 1 is a 7. He needs at range 1 a 7 to kill. So he got through and indeed got a kill. So he got a kill and a suppress. I took those guys. He's got one more attack. Let's go for the... let's go for the drug runner. Alright, he got a 4 and a 4. For the drug runner, that did get a suppress, but he did not kill him. Alright, it's cool. Let's go to the enemy's turn. Again, we have to roll for reinforcements for any location with soldiers. Now I have one location with soldiers. I'm glad I moved. So we need a 0 or 1, and we got a 2. So that is negligible, and we're going to ignore that. Suppressed, suppressed. He, Rocket Team, does get a shot, and he's shooting at me. We did that turn. He is shooting at me. He gets a 4 and a 1. So 4 and a 1, so he did not hit me, but he did suppress me. Where's my suppress markers? Alright, so he did suppress me, put a suppress marker on mine, and that's the end of the Rocket Team. So that is the end of their round, and now it is our turn. So let me reset everyone. So we need 3 to get in, and then we're going to get the real action in. I'm going to go ahead and move myself. Well, I'm going to use a turn to get suppression off. That sucks. And I'm going to do full machine auto. So let's get everything. Do full auto for these ambushers here. Now, pay 1 XP when you inflict a kill with a machine gun. Inflict 1 additional kill on the same card. Definitely going to do that. Let's pray for a good roll. We got a cover roll 3. We're good. So we add 1 to everything. Now we did roll a 1, and a 1 roll would activate a reload, but we do add 1 to that, so I'm not sure if reload's a raw 1 or whatever, but we do add 1. So we're going to add 1. Would make 2. That's a miss. 4, 5. I need a 7 to kill at range. Sorry, I need an 8 to kill at range 1. It's not going to do it. That, however, is going to do it. So I get 1 kill. On here, didn't they already have a kill? Oh, I think I messed this up. I think I messed this up hardcore. I think we had 1 suppress and 2 kill or something. Oh no, we had 1 kill. Anyway, I kill 1, and then I'm going to use the card to pay 1 XP, and I'm going to kill the other one. So I'm going to eliminate this card. Sorry, I've removed all of the markers. My mistake. Sorry about that. Alright, so that is going to be the end of my turn. Now it's going to be Ro's turn. And let's see what Ro's going to do. Ro's going to do semi-auto. Alright, so Ro got a 2 and a 5. So he's shooting it here. Didn't get it, and he didn't get it. Alright, so we're going to do one more. This is Ro, player number 2. So this one we got a 5 and a 7. That's going to be a 6 and an 8. Ro needs for range 1 a 7. So he did get a kill on this guy. So this guy is gone. Not worried about XP at the moment, but sure, I did. I think we're pretty much done with these hostiles here. Eliminate hostiles. Alright, so Ro is done. And then Rocket Team. So we're going to have Hunter shoot for the Rocket Team. He needs a 7 to get a kill. So he got a 1 and a 6. That's going to be a suppress. Let's see what we do elsewhere. All right, he got a 2 and a 0, which is unfortunate, but that does give me a suppress. So we got 2 suppress. All right, so now it's the enemy's turn, and the enemy gets reinforcement on my card. Any card with soldiers, which there is 1, we get a 0 or 1. That is not a 0 or 1, it's a 2. So we are going to ignore that. And it is our turn. So they got a turn, and they were both suppressed. All right, I'm going to go full auto. I'm going to go full auto. So I did an 8, 4, and a 1. Again, that's going to hit 1 and kill 1, and I'm going to use my card. Once per attack, pay 1 XP. I have 1 XP. I used it there. Inflict a kill. Inflict 1 additional kill on the same hostile card once per attack. So that was an attack, and I eliminated both of these. So the objective is to eliminate hostiles. We did eliminate the hostiles. We didn't have anybody on this card, therefore we did not, any soldier on the card, so we did not have to do the reinforcement. So that ends this mission. We got the intercept the drug shipment. We used the river approach, and I think we did excellent. So our totals was, I have 1 XP because I had to spend quite a few. Rowe had 2 XP. And Hunter got 2 XP as well. So those guys just smoked me. So overall, couple of mistakes. Sorry about that. But overall, this was a ton of fun. And I really enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. And if you like this, please hit like. If you want to see more videos or you want to see some Amazon Echo stuff as well, hit subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.